aren't enough, and many clubs cannot maintain professional standards. The former player noted that most of the outstanding Argentine soccer players come from working-class neighborhoods, so he considered projects like Villas Unidas to be essential for restoring rights and opportunities to those communities. Even with the signs of empowerment and benefit to the community, the clubs are still facing financial challenges. The economic crisis that has affected Argentina in recent years is now hitting residents of the poorest neighborhoods the hardest. Many players have lost their jobs. Some can't even afford transport to attend training. Gomez pointed out that previously they relied on state aid to sustain the project, but now it is very difficult for them to maintain it. Official data shows that there are over 6,000 vulnerable settlements in the country, housing up to 5 million people. Furthermore, women are disproportionately affected. Their unemployment rate is 6.9% higher than the national average. The efforts of the founders and the coaching staff to contribute funds to continue their project are vital. They say that they are doing everything they can to sustain their basic needs like renting a bus during away games or security and an ambulance when playing at home. Despite all the odds, Villas Unidas serves as a reminder of what football can be. When a club puts people before profit, the sport becomes a tool for opportunity and change. Even in a space long dominated by men, football can also belong to women and help them shape their future. This episode was an adaptation of an article on TRT Español.
Dream destinations.
Dear listeners, the journey of dream destinations through the agency continues. This time we are on the Kos Island, just 8 nautical miles from the Turkish coastal town of Bodrum, a mere 45-minute ferry ride away. This island, birthplace of Hippocrates, is also a quiet stage of history that still bears the marks of 4 centuries of Ottoman Empire rule. Today, those strolling through the island's streets notice not only the typical whitewashed houses of Greek islands, but also the presence of Ottoman-era mosques, fountains, bathhouses, and cemeteries. These structures keep alive the cultural heritage of the Turkish presence on the island of Kos. Let's explore all of these together. Kos Island's encounter with the Turks goes back even before the Ottoman Empire, when Çakıbey, Turkish naval commander and founder of the first Turkish maritime beylik principality in history, known as the Çakıbeylik or Beylik of Izmir, in the late 11th century, took control of this island, leaving the first traces of Turkish culture. In 1523, with Sultan Süleyman the Magnificent's Rhodes campaign, the island joined Ottoman territory and remained under Ottoman administration for a full 389 years. Turkmen tribes settled on the island, livestock farming and handicrafts flourished, and the Ottoman urban system was adopted to island life. The Ottoman era mosques, among the strongest symbols of Kos's Turkish identity, still rise in the island streets today, if only as silhouettes. The Gazi Hasan Pasha Mosque, the Defterdar Ibrahim Efendi Mosque, which suffered heavy damage in the 2017 earthquake and was open for worship until then, but is now closed for restoration. The Germe Village Mosque and the 16th century Atik and Yenikapı mosques have been abandoned to their fate and lie in ruins. Another symbol is Neretziya Castle, strengthened with Ottoman additions. With its barracks, armory, and stone structures, it whispers traces of Ottoman military architecture. The courtyard houses with bay windows, wooden balconies, and stone-paved fountains you encounter in the alleyways offer glimpses of Ottoman-era residential architecture on the island coast. Under Ottoman rule, Kos became a cosmopolitan island where Turks, Greeks, and other communities lived side by side. This multicultural fabric was reflected in the cuisine, folk dances, and crafts. Even today, Turkish families continue to live on the island. They speak Turkish at home and maintain their holiday traditions. However, when the Treaty of Lausanne was signed, Greek authorities excluded the Turks of Rhodes and Kos from minority status, citing the fact that the Keinesfalls were under Italian administration at the time. Throughout the 20th century, obstacles to starting business and acquiring property, the pressures of the 1967 colonial junta in Greece, the tensions of the 1974 Patriot event, and the denationalizations led to a rapid decline in the Turkish population on the island coast. The Turkish population in the island, which reached 20,000 in the early 1990s, is now around just 6,000. Greece recognizes the Turks of Rhodes and Kos only by their Muslim identity. It rejects associations with the word Turkish in their names. Schools teaching in Turkish were closed in 1972, completely ending Turkish language education. Religious life has also faced restrictions since 1990. The Mufti institution has been rendered non-functional, and the number of mosques open for worship is limited to just one, Ibrahim Pasha Mosque in Rhodes. Also, their charitable foundations have also been placed under state control. Foundation properties belonging to Turks have been sold or donated by Greek state-appointed administrators. Turks have been prohibited from acquiring these properties, and foundations burdened with heavy debt have become unable to protect their assets. In conclusion, the Turkish heritage on the island Kos is a 1,000-year-old story that began with Çakıbey's first steps in the 11th century, reached its peak during the Ottoman Empire period, and continues to survive today. Every Turk visiting